Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and this is going to be number 2 of our tag a day journals. Now, I told you in the beginning, and some of you may not have heard or understood, this is not going to be a tag every day, every time I film. A tag a day is just kind of a name for the series. I'll probably do a couple of different tags a week for the tag a day series, but I'm not going to put one, a video back to back to back because I've got other videos that I need to do. But this is going to be number 2, and I have got my piece cut. Now, I went ahead and cut my piece the same size. You do not have to make your tags the same size. They can be various sizes. I may even make my other ones different sizes. I don't know. On this one, I just wanted it about the same size, so I cut it. This is cut at 3.5 by 7. So that's what size I cut mine. But like I said, I may, when it gets on down the road, I may decide that I want tags a different shape, or bigger or smaller, who knows. Now, let's see. This one today, I want to round the corners first because I've got something in my mind and I'm not real sure how to do it. So when I'm not real sure, I'll just start rounding corners first and we'll go from there. Now, my desk is a hot mess, so you guys will just have to look over it, please. I have not cleaned it up. It's just a mess. All right, so that's my tag base. Now, this is just the other side of this paper. I'm going to use this, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use this for the top side, and I want these pieces. I want to figure out, let's see. And when I get all this figured out, I'll tell you exactly what size it is. It's just going to take me a minute to figure. It's going to take me a minute to figure. Okay. I think I can score right there. I'm doing my calculations here on screen, so just hold on just a second. And I'm going to come up to right there. Okay. This is my piece, and it is cut, well, it was a scrap piece. It's 5 inches by 3.5. Now, I want this to look kind of like this. This is going to have almost a V shape. We'll have another piece that goes back there, and then we're going to have another little pocket down here. So it's going to be kind of different. And I think I'll be able to do it with these scrap pieces right here that I have. I'm going to go ahead and cut off another one. Same size. And then I should be able to cut them both at the same time. Now what I'm going to do is score down through here. I want to be able to tuck that around so it doesn't close my little pocket on top. If you glue it like this, it's going to close your pocket on top up if you glue it down the side. But if you have a little bit to wrap around, it makes for a larger pocket. And I'll show you exactly what I mean in just a minute. Let me get this scoring done first. So I'm scoring at 1/2 inch, basically, right down through the side. And I just want to make sure that I get both mine scored the right way. So there's a score, 1/2 inch. And I don't know, I may have to trim some of these off. Who knows? I don't know right now. Alrighty, so we scored on each side, and I'm just going to fold those over for now. And I scored on the, see, that's what I mean. I scored on the wrong side. I should have scored on this side instead of this side. So, let's see. I'm just going to cut this little bit off, and then I'm going to score on that side. I'll still have enough. I know I will. Because it doesn't have to be an exact V meeting in the middle. And I know you guys have probably seen these tags before. They're out there all over. I actually made some a few years ago, but I haven't made any in a while. Okay, now we're going to score on this side. So on one of them you need to score on the right side, and the other one you need to score on the left side. And don't be making the tag as I make it. Wait and let me mess up, and then tell you how to correct it. Because if you try to make one exactly with me and I mess up, then we've both made a mess. Okay, I think that's going to work. Now we want to I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. We want to cut this at an angle. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little mark right down here. That's where I want to cut from that corner down to this little mark. And then I'm going to do basically the same thing over here. And I'm going to leave that one up so I can kind of see. Yep, it looks like about the same place right there. Okay. And I'm hoping this is going to work. If it doesn't, you know what? We'll start all over. If it doesn't, we'll start all over. Okay. I'm just going to put this in my my trimmer like that. And I'm going to cut that little piece off. I'll save that because I'll probably be able to use it. And I could have probably cut this in a way that I would have been able to use both sides of it. But that would have took me a little bit more calculating, and I didn't want to spend any more time than I needed to on this. Okay, so we're going to put that one that way and that one that way. Perfect. Look at that. And see, I don't mind that it comes over and it's not exactly in the center. I didn't want it in the center. I wanted it a little bit off, and that's perfect right there. So that's how the top is going to do. Now we need a little pocket that's going to glue across here. So let me measure that. I just keep picking all kinds of things up today. I think I just want it 2.5 inches. All right, I'm going to measure this piece 2.5 up. That would be 2.5. And then, let's see, that's 3.5. So I'm adding, it's 3.5 wide is what my tag is. But in order for me to be able to score on both sides at 1/2 inch, I need to add 1 inch. So I need to cut this at 4.5. Because I want to make this little pocket to where it's got plenty of room too. And this will all come much clearer when I start putting things together. So we've got a piece that is 2.5, and it is 4.5 wide. And we're going to score on this end at 1/2 inch, and then 1/2 inch. I hope that's right. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yes, that's right. Okay. Let's start gluing some things down, because if I don't, I will just keep going over and over and over the same thing. Now, this is going to be the right hand. This is going to be the left hand. I'm going to put some lace on these. Or at least this one. I may not put lace on the other one, but I'm going to run some lace down through that one. So we shall see. I don't think I'll run lace on that one. I may stitch that one. If you don't stitch, you can ink. If you don't ink, then you can do faux stitching. So there's lots of different things that you can do. You don't have to stitch it. I have got my glue here. I need to put some more acetone in it, because it's kind of getting thick on me. I left it open one day for a while, so it's getting a little bit thicker. But you can loosen this up by putting pure acetone. Don't put fingernail polish in it. Put pure acetone. I don't even know if any come out of there or not. There. Okay, so that, we need to cut this off. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the end of this just so that it'll keep it from fraying. Because that's going to be on the top actually instead of the bottom. Now, let's glue this little guy down. Okay, when you start to glue this down, you're going to put your glue on the inside here. And then just decide how far you want to come down. I think I'm just going to come down about maybe 1/2 inch from the top. And we'll cover this back so that we'll be able to journal on the back there. I think I'm going to cut this little piece off. It's sticking out a lot. Go ahead and put a little glue on that just to keep it from fraying. Alright, and then this side we're going to put, this one's going to go under that one. Just like that. Yeah, I'm going to do a little stitch down through there, I think. I don't think I want to... let me think. Just 1 minute, let me think. I don't think that I want to put lace on that one. I'll tell you what, instead of turning my sewing machine on, I'm going to do a faux stitch. Just with my pen. And I do have those stitch stencils in that Melina made, or that she designed, but I'm not getting me one right now because we sold, I think, just about out of them. So all of them are going to the customers right now. So I'll get one in the next batch that pops up. I tell you, I messed up and left everything open over the weekend. I guess I was so tired. I didn't want to. I just wanted to go to bed Saturday night. And so I left my ink open. I left my glue open. Alright, and then you just need to push that right up to the edge. Just make sure it's nice and snug on the edge. And then press it down. So there is that. And you say, ooh, that's popping up. Well, we're going to fix that by putting this little guy on there. And I think that I'm just going to use this dark brown to there. What do you think? Do you think that's too much brown, brown, brown? I think it's going to be all right once we decorate it a little bit. Let's see. I just want to get... Yeah, I think that will be all right. But I am going to, and I noticed right here, my lace doesn't exactly come down far enough, so I'm going to put another little piece of lace right there, just so that it'll go down to the top of my other little pocket. You might need to cut your pocket a little bit taller than I did mine. But that's a way to fix it right there. It's always a way to repair. There we go. So that's fixed. And then we're going to put a piece of lace on this too. And I'm just going to cut that little edge off. Put that across there. Let me get my little bitty scissors. They seem to cut this lace a lot better than my big ones do. Okay, then I'm just going to press that down. Okay, and then this is going to go right across there like that. Oh, I like that. Now I'm excited. I was worried about it because I thought, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to get a tag done that's going to be a little bit different. Let's see. That don't look like it's folding exactly right, is it? Okay, I'm going to fold this a little bit more than what it is because it's not exactly hugging the edge of my tag. So I'm just going to fold it over a little bit more. You want it to hug your tag. Yeah, that's much better. Much, much better. So what we're going to do is put glue here and press that down. And then I'm going to run some glue right down the bottom. Now you could stitch all of this on if you want to. I know that some of you stitch, some of you don't, but you could stitch every bit of this on. You would not have to glue it. All right. Now we've got that bottom glued. So we have a tag here, and I'm not going to pull on it too much because they're not completely dry. And then we have a tag pocket here, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue right in there to hold that together, like that. I'm going to go ahead and run my ink on the outside here just to finish off my edges. All right. Now we need to embellish here, and then we need to make a tag to go in the tag. Now, we're still going to be able to hinge this, so don't worry about all of this. Now keep your embellishments on over this way a little bit, but we're going to hinge this. What I'll do is I'll make a little hinge that'll hook to the back and be able to put it in our journal. So don't worry about exactly how you've got all your tags laid out. We'll get them all together. We promise we will. Let's see. Let's see what we've got in the way of flowers that might match this. I know I have some orange ones in here. Look at there. There's an orange one right there. Alright, we'll put that on, and then we need something to go underneath it. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of book page. Going to ink it up. Let's do this little guy. Get a glob of glue on it. There. Okay, I don't want that tag now because it's too long. So we want one that is shorter, a number tag that's shorter. So let me grab my little ephemera book here. I might go with one that's got kind of a greenish look. I don't know though. I want one that is just tan on the back. You can tell I don't have all of mine organized. I do good to get them this far. There we go. There's some small ones right there. These are from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. That's where I got my number tags. Or my number labels, I should say. I don't know why I'm calling them tags. They're not tags. Number labels. Okay. Ink that up a little bit because I don't want it to stand out quite so white. Let's do... And I think, actually, I may do him sideways. I may do him sideways like that. Oh, excuse me, I've got a tickle in my throat. Okay. So, I think that's all we'll do to this part. Now let's make a tag. I'm going to have to drink some water. Okay, I think I'm going to make my tag out of this. This is from that same paper collection. And it's going to stand out real well. I don't want to make my tag out of something that's not going to stand out. Now, this tag is only going to be able to go to about right here. So we don't need to make it the full length. So, let's see. Right there. So let me cut this off. Okay, I have my tags cut. Now this tag is actually going to go down in here. And this is from the paper collection. So I didn't have to do anything to it. I think I will cut this bottom off. I want it to be a little bit shorter. So I'm going to cut the bottom and the top, I think, just so that it'll be a little shorter and not cover up so much of my lace. And I may even go ahead and cut the sides too, just so it'll be just the tag, or whatever you want to call this. This is not exactly a tag, but it can be a journaling card. And we can cover the back with some paper. So that one will go down in there, and we can kind of tuck it over to that side. And then this one, I said in the beginning when I started to cut it that it's not going to be as long, but I forgot. I did not glue that down, so it is going to be the length. So it will go the full length of your tag. Now on this one, again, I'm going to round the corners, I think. No, I think actually on this I'm going to cut it into a tag shape, just so it'll be different from the one in the back. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's decorate this up a little, but I'm going to decorate more up here than I am at the bottom, just because this is the part that's going to show the most. So I think I'll put part of this little tag right there, or little doily right there. Doily, doily, doily. I'm calling everything a tag now. Alright. So we can put that there. I'm just going to lay some things on here right now and see what it looks like. I could even put something like that to kind of tone that back down just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that down for now. I may end up adding more when I start to put the journal together. But for now, I think this is what I'm going to do. This is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, and it's from the Memoir ephemera packs that we have in stock. And then this is a little, let's see, I think this was a, yeah, that's a 2.5 inch doily. And I believe I got that one from Katie. The ones that we have in stock that we made, I think they're actually, I want to say they're 1 3/4 to 2. And I'm just going to ink this up a little bit more. Put that there. There we go. And then we can put this long number label. This again is from the Tim Holtz Memoir ephemera packs. And we'll put that right across there. Okay. Now this will be, it will have a different backing on it. I'll put a backing on it probably later. But you guys know how to back a tag, so I don't have to necessarily do that with you. Before we put everything together, we definitely will. Alright. What do I think? Do I think it needs anything else? Well, I know I'm going to have a tag topper. Whoops. I didn't get that glued, did I? Yeah, we need a tag topper. And what shall we use for tag topper? I might use a piece of this and maybe get the back side. No, I want a green. Yeah. Let's do this and use the green. Now I probably got some already cut that would fit and work, but yeah, I wanted that particular color for right now. Okay, pull this up and put that in the middle. Yes, I like that. Okay, Katie had sent me these, and they're just a little tiny, I want to say chipboard piece. It looks like she may have glued a couple of pieces of paper together, but you could use a thick cardstock, and then she just printed, I'm sure, some of her little birds and things real small, and made it into a little tiny tag shape, and then put a bulb clip on it. So we're going to put a little eyelet right here, and then I can hang that off of it. If I can find my eyelets. I do have some somewhere. See, I have a few. And this is years and years of collecting, guys. Don't think that you have to have what I do to craft. This is many, many years that I have been doing this. So this is not new. It's not something that I just collected overnight. This is probably 20 plus years of crafting. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to do an orange one in there. And I actually did get rid of some of those too. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I can get this in the middle. Right there. Put our eyelet in there. You are going to stay in there, eyelet. Get back in there. I know you don't want to be squished, but you're going to get squished today. Alright, there's our eyelet. And let's see if we can hang our bulb clip from that. Hopefully we can. Yeah, there we go. So we have a little eyelet in there and that little piece hanging on it. And if you don't have something like this, you can hang any kind of little charm on there or not do it at all. Doesn't matter. That's just something I happened to see laying over here. And I thought it would be cute hanging there, that little birdie. We have birds in the fall too, don't we? So that is our tag. Not hard at all, quick and easy. And I know you guys can do it. So I want to see all of those pictures over on our Facebook page. Don't forget to post them. I have been seeing lots and lots of the ones that we did last time. This one right here. I have seen tons of pictures with this. And you guys did an awesome job. But this is our first tag. This is our second tag. All right. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer and closer to our $600 giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber to be entered in that giveaway. But you cannot win if you are not a subscriber. Even if you have watched us for 5 years. You still can't win unless you are a subscriber to our channel. Now, when you subscribe, don't think that we're going to contact you or anything like that. We don't even get a notification when someone subscribes. The only way I can tell if I have any new subscribers is my little number goes up. So nobody's going to contact you. It is free and simple to do. So if you would do that for me, I would appreciate it. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.